Why does efficiency have to stop at 5? Greetings and welcome back to Silverleaf. This isn't going to be a story episode, but just kind of going over something that happened recently, which is important because of the server's rules. I don't usually get into drama, but it is kind of important to explain what happened and why it was wrong. So recently, Golden Lamb, the server's owner, started a honey contest, basically awarding diamonds to whoever drinks the most honey by the 11th of January, which is in 5 days roundabout. As of this recording, as of the video uploading, which is your pet's probably going to be tomorrow on the 8th when you're watching this, if you watch it when it comes out. But what happened is that one of the contestants, one of the people hoping to win the contest, decided to try to get a bit of an unfair advantage, and instead of focusing on getting their own numbers up, tried to hinder another player's numbers by destroying the farm they were using to gather honey. Griefing is not allowed on the server. In fact, there is a plugin specifically set in the server to determine when griefing happens and the people responsible. Now, the person responsible for the griefing, when presented with evidence that they had indeed broken the rules, they instead of admitting to it and taking responsibility for their actions, shifted blame and came up with excuses. And this is not the first time they've tried to cheat to win diamonds. Yeah, eventually a punishment was decided. This punishment, as most of us agreed, was very light. But upon realizing that this person could not talk their way out of their punishment, they chose, rather than to accept their fate and wait a very small amount of time to get the right to chat and play the game and play the server properly, they chose instead to quit the server permanently. Bit of a waste, but it is what it is. Sucks to suck. You hate to see it happen. At any rate, basically the reason I brought this up is because there really needs to be more respect given to the rules of this server. Just in general, for the most part, the Silverleaf community is a community, but there are a couple of bagheads, eggs in the bunch. This is just the case of one of them getting found out in cold. Probably won't be the last. Hopefully there won't be a whole bunch more drama about it, but That said, this does leave a slot open in the Silverleaf SMP. Now, whether or not Golden Leaf is looking to replace this lost member is anyone's guess at this point. Mostly because the leaf is the person who left recently, and as far as we can tell, they only left the Discord. There's no telling if they'll show up in the SMP or not, so it's kind of shaky ground for the time being. That's all I have to talk about for now, but if you've been paying attention, I've kind of been hinting throughout this video as to my plans with Tavern Night not working out. Now, granted, I did make a video last Friday detailing what had happened with Tavern Night, but I age restricted it and unlisted it because I only wanted specific people seeing that video. I've calmed down a bit since then, so I can't say for sure that Tavern Night is gone forever. I may end up moving my base to somewhere secure so I can just have Tavern Night without the risk of anybody breaking into the tavern and any of my actual possessions getting put at risk. But for the time being, there's something else I'm wanting to do. Something that I think might be lucrative, but I cannot say for sure. But, it's if you don't know, just try. Trial and error is one of the best ways to learn. Well, maybe not the best way, but it's one of the most guaranteed ways to learn. Nevertheless, that's all I've got for now. So if you got to this point in the video, I appreciate you watching, and I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Farewell.